Beautiful. Right, Dave.
Hello.
Here we are.
Good
So
chat.
down at Raw Pines. We're going to do a what's in the bag with Dave. Since
What's
you've got
in
new set.
the bag? Yeah.
Yes, different irons since different clubs since last time we played.
Yep. Whole new set.
Yep.
New everything actually, because
Yes.
you put one in there today.
Yep.
So
Yep.
He
you're everything.
new.
Thanks
Yes.
to Al.
He's
So
a new man.
That's it. Right. So
where do
Yeah,
we want to
well,
start?
where do
We
you
want to
wanna
start from the
start
bottom. We want to start from the top.
why don't we start with the brand?
The brand 14. So 14 Golf. It's a new brand that's come on board, and absolutely love these clubs. So made in Japan, and really well known for their wedges and irons, but also their latest woods that they've brought out. Phenomenal. So
Yep. And you're right. The irons and wedges have been kicking around for quite a few years.
yep.
And you know, I'm a big fan of a lot of Japanese clubs.
Yeah, made in Japan, all forged, even the wedges. So all the wedges are forged as well, so nice and soft, loads of spin. Went for a little bit of a different setup in my wedges than typically what I would go for. So went 58, 52, 48. Because the pitching wedge is a little bit stronger. I think it's either 42 or 44 in the pitching wedge.
It is very strong. All the clubs are at least a couple stronger.
Yeah. So
I did notice that when I looked through all the specs and I looked at the pitching wedge and went, or if you went, it was like about a 10 if you went for 52. Because I normally carry 52.
Yep.
I look at it and go, oh, that's a big gap.
So
that's right.
30 degree 7 iron.
Yep, 30 degree 7 iron. So if that's what most people would go off, it's 30 degrees in the 7 iron. And I run the 7 irons in the TB7s from 7 iron down to pitching wedge. And then in the 5 and 6 iron, I have the TB5s, which is a little bit more forgiving, wider sole version of the TB7, basically.
Because you can blend the two sets.
All fully forged though, yeah?
All fully forged.
Like
Yep.
no hollow body, it's just fully forged.
No hollow body, all forged head, SC20 carbon steel, solid block steel, if that means anything to anybody as far as I know. They've got a variable face thickness.
Yeah, okay.
Good difference.
Yep.
Very similar.
More of that sole on it, a little bit
So,
wider.
it's
so very
really the
similar
sole.
in shape. You can get these in down to pitching wedge.
Yep, and you can get the TB7s up to 4 iron
Up to 4 iron.
as well. So I went the 5 and
So
6.
do they make a smaller version than the TB7?
No.
Okay,
No,
cool.
they had a promo version, which was the RM7, I'm going to say,
Yep.
which is a proper blade style.
Yeah.
This is more like a muscle backy.
It looks like a good combination between a fully forged golf club with stronger lofts and a little bit of friendliness without being a hollow body.
That's
Yes,
right.
I think they've tried to split that difference. So not that full cavity back, but still some forgiveness, but still that look of more into a bladey type sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which I think's a good look.
Well, that's the look that I
Does
like.
look
Is I
great.
like the bladed look, but I also want the forgiveness. So they got a variable face thickness in there as well. So across the face, it's kind of like Callaway's version of AI. They do a similar type of thing to give you more consistent ball speeds across the face, which we all need. We don't strike it out of the middle all the time.
No, and that's dead right. But I like the fact that you can mix and match some of those sets, like you said.
Yep.
In those longer irons, got a little bit more forgiveness, a little bit thicker sole.
Yep.
Sort of kicking through there, but they make good stuff.
Yeah,
So
it's
mate,
top
that,
notch. I love it.
down to the wedges,
Yep.
and
then
we move on up.
Yeah, after the 5 iron, I go into a hybrid. They call this a 5 hybrid. It's actually a 20 degree hybrid, which is really just a 3 hybrid. Again, good club. Haven't gotten used to that entirely. I'm sure just with a little bit more use, I will get used to it.
Yep.
The shafts with the monoflex shaft that they use here are an inch longer than normal as well.
Yep.
So drivers in 46, and I'm pretty sure the 3 wood and the hybrid follow the same suit.
Yep.
So it's a little bit longer, so that's probably something that's just playing a factor at the moment.
It would be. Yep.
Yeah. But then
So
3
the
wood,
monoflex basically come in a couple of different weights.
Yep.
Is that the same with the 3 wood and the hybrid?
Yep. So there's a couple of different weights for all 3 with the driver, the 3 wood and the hybrid.
Yep.
I believe in the driver, if you're used to that, there's like a 50 gram monoflex and a 40 gram. The monoflex is designed really so that it reacts to your swing speed. I call it kinetic energy. It's not really. It's probably just anyway. So if I swung it at my swing speed, it works for me. If I swing it right.
Yep.
If you swung it at your swing speed, it will also work for you in the exact same driver.
So if you hang off after this and actually watch the vlog, the 3 of us have hit it. So Al and
Yeah.
I actually had a hit of it, and
You both hit the fairway.
we both hit the fairway.
I don't think I hit the fairway. It's my driver.
But no, but that's a good show that 3 different swings and still get a good result.
What
That's
I
right.
felt is if you
Joe?
waggle it feels soft, but in the swing it didn't feel soft.
Yeah.
No, I felt that it felt good, but I didn't feel that it was over waggly like I've had that other.
Yeah.
What was the other?
Free flex.
Free flex, right? And I felt that it was way too soft.
But that was 35 grams as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was very
Really
wobbly.
soft.
Yeah, it was
I
really
think the
soft.
response that you get is really good. I also think that the extra swing speed that you get from having a lighter shaft helps.
Yes.
It does take a little bit to get used to, but once you're used to it, then
Yeah.
you get
Yeah.
the benefit of the
Yeah.
extra speed.
Certainly the gear looks good. I mean the matte finish in the driver fairway hybrid.
Yeah.
I think the same thing. I had the same thing with the driver. It's that same sort of thing. It's just got that plain sort of finish. There's nothing too, flash or whatever else. I thought it felt good coming off the face of the club. I think it's a good club.
Like
Yeah.
I said.
So
Newest edition.
newest edition. So 14 Australia. If you want to have a look at any of their gear and see or whatever else, if you go to 14 Australia, it'll come up the Australian website, because there is the Australian and there obviously an
The
American
US one.
US one. So if you're in Australia, if you're in the US, go to the US one.
I'm pretty sure it's 14golf.com.au.
Yeah. Yep.
I think it is too.
Sorry,
I'm pretty sure.
Just got the wife
If
calling
you
me.
if you just
Got the
Google
wife.
14 Australia, it comes up the website.
No,
And
it
you just
does.
duck in.
Definitely have a look. And the driver's
So-
well priced. Like
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
all well priced.
They've got other gear on there as well. So there's a few other wedges and bags. and
Quality
bits and
finish
pieces.
as well. See, and it's because it's not shiny stuff, Richo. You don't want super shiny gear. Like that's a nice satiny sort of finish.
No, do you know what?
Mint.
It's typical of what you would get with a
Yes.
Japanese club. They're all finished off very nicely. They take a bit of pride and everything in the gear that they do, and they don't just whack something together and just whack it out. Like it's very few Japanese irons you see and go, oh, they're
Not
average.
so great.
Do you know what they might be suited to you, but
Yes.
do you know what I mean?
You can't say that they're poor quality or
No,
poorly built or
they're
anything
definitely
like that.
finished off really well. So.
Last one is the brand new one that Al's brought down for me today, which is a TaylorMade Spider CB, 38 inch, mind you. And actually nailed the longest putt that I've nailed in a long time with it. So all the putts started online, so super excited to keep that in the bag.
Very stable looking stroke.
38 inch putter, it's not arm lock or anything like that, it's just a longer putter, which seems to make sense. I'm a tall guy, so I should have a longer putter.
Oh, Richo. Richo's been on his knees the whole time.
I'm 6'5", so I showed you.
And that's it.
And what else
Yep.
you got? Training aids, everything fancy?
Yeah, I got some training aids here in the back. What have I got? The Pro Sender is always sitting here in the back.
Pro Sender.
Lunchbox,
One, yeah.
got some biltong in
There's
there.
some biltong up here.
Pro Sender, I've got a back to basic putting mat, which I don't need anymore because I've got a new putter, but no, these are really, really good.
Yep.
And
I
then
think I need to contact Grant and Richard to get one. Actually, I was contemplating getting one.
balls in here, Pro Vs at the moment. I had the Bridgestone Tour B XS that I was toying around with, but to be honest, I just find it hard to beat a Pro V. So
Good stuff.
Orange Whip,
Orange whip.
because it looks good,
Yeah, that's true. It looks like you know what you're doing.
No,
and that's it.
That's awesome.
mate,
It's a
very good.
pretty
Be good
bag.
to see how they go. 'Cause
Yeah.
you've only had them for what?
Not long.
Maybe 3. I've had 2 actual rounds with them.
Yeah.
So not
there
long.
you go.
Yeah.
So not long. So, as we know, it always takes you a while to sort of get used to them and bits and pieces. But no, mate, they're good, solid
For
stuff.
those
So
that want to know, Modus shafts,
Yeah,
Modus
Modus
105s
105 stiffs.
in there.
Yep. Help give me a little bit of extra spin with the stronger lofts as well.
Like
So,
it.
yeah.
Thanks, Dave.
beautiful.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Richard.
Cheers,
Right.
Richo.
Thank you very much.
Cheers,
Thanks
Al.
for coming out
You're
again,
over there.
mate.
Don't forget to keep an eye.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
And subscribe to Aussie Golf Review if you haven't.
And Dave Maxfield.
Yeah, and
But-
Dave
but
Maxfield.
He's got more.
Get out
so.
there. Yeah, Dave will show. And you'll get a good idea because you'll review all these clubs on your channel.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So if you're interested, go to them, have a look, and Dave will run through all the bits and pieces and how they perform and how they perform for you.
100%.
Beautiful.
Dave.
Cool. Cheers,
Cheers,
guys.
Beautiful. And don't forget, smash that like button.
You're
That's what you say, don't you?
Oh, that's what they say to say.
Hey? I don't know. If you don't like it, don't like it. Hit dislike. Who cares?
Yep.
I don't care. But anyhow, See you then. Beautiful.
See you.